Good day and welcome to JNN's Headline News. I'm Shane Masters. In the headlines at this time, the opposition People's National Party has expressed support of a move by Justice Minister Delroy Chuck to enable offenders to be eligible for expungement after a period of rehabilitation. Mr. Chuck is pushing for all offenders, with the exception of those sentenced to life imprisonment, to be eligible for expungement. He is planning to take a submission to Cabinet on the matter. Opposition spokesperson on justice, Senator Donna Scott Motley, says the changes are necessary. The number of industrial disputes reported to the Ministry of Labour has increased by 10%. This was noted through a preliminary study conducted by the Hugh Lawson Shearer Trade Union Education Institute and the Mona School of Business and Management at the University of the West Indies. The study also showed that disputes relating to dismissals and suspensions are up 125%. Concerns are mounting that the delay in addressing the problems at Petrojam is causing a further fallout at the state-run oil refinery. Amid claims of mismanagement and corruption at the entity, the Union of Clerical, Administrative and Supervisory Employees, UCASE, is calling for urgent action to restore normality as employee morale is being further affected. UCASE represents technical personnel at Petrojam. The Supreme Court on Monday did not grant the extension of an injunction obtained by vendors at the Constant Spring Market in St. Andrew, barring the government from evicting them. The market is to be demolished to facilitate the expansion of Constant Spring Road. The 14-day injunction, which was previously granted, ended today. The government could be hit with lawsuits arising from last week's revelation of the mistreatment of children in state care. On Thursday, human rights advocacy group Jamaicans for Justice, JFJ, released the results of a UNICEF-sponsored study which revealed that several of the children have been victims of physical and sexual abuse. JFJ said the findings were based on more than 10 years of reports documenting critical incidents at public and private child care facilities. Attorney at law and child rights specialist Ricardo Sandcroft says legal action could arise from the Child Protection and Family Service Agency failing to fulfill its mandate of protecting children in state care. And the National Water Commission NWC says its Hamilton Mountain pumping station in St. Mary is out of operation due to a defective pump. This has affected water supplied to residents of Hamilton Mountain. The NWC says it is expecting regular service to be restored on or before Thursday, July 5. In the interim, it says water will be trucked to the affected area. And in international news, rescue teams have found all 12 boys and their soccer coach alive in a cave in Thailand 9 days after the group went missing. The boys, who range in ages from 11 to 16 years, are all members of a wild boar soccer team. It's understood that the boys entered the Tham Luang Nang non-cave system on Saturday, June 23 for a team outing, but became stranded in the dark tunnels by a sudden and continuous downpour. And that's it for Headline News. Join us at 8 p.m. for more details in Frontline News. I'm Shane Masters, wishing you pleasant viewing.